Alrighty, hello and welcome to this very exciting night of fantastic dino action into Mythic. Not for too long, of course a little bit late to the party, but better late than never. My goodness, this variation specifically might be the best one yet. Hard to say. It's just slamming lots of big bodies, overwhelming the opponent with some fantastic amounts of power. Nasty potential. Not interacting too much, but that seems to not matter a whole lot, because when you just have enough to get the job done, man, it's exciting. The big thing for tonight, part of the namesake, October 30th, combusting, is Leyline of Combustion. The inspiration for this really was from some of the world's deck lists in Explorer, the mono blue spirits. Quite a few of the top players were using Leyline of Combustion in that deck, and it's being mono blue, they have no way to play any other copies of it, so they're really counting on getting a few copies out that first hand, playing it for free, and just being okay with it being a dead card in their hand on later turns if they draw it. So I felt, I'm in this color. I have lots of creatures similar to mono blue spirits. Very different creatures, but still lots of creatures. Yeah, I'm going to jam this in the sideboard, and it has been working out quite fantastically. Yorion enchantments especially. Lots of those enchantments target us or a creature. We get a couple of these out, and that often enough has done the job to finish them off. Very nasty if we get 2 ley lines out at the very start of the game. My goodness, but even just one is enough. We save spending 4 mana down the line, and we drop further ones, just increase the nasty potential of ever targeting anybody. Of course, there's the magical Christmas land of playing all 4 ley lines, having them in your opening hand. That'd be pretty crazy stuff. A Thoughtseize would deal 10 damage to the opponent. They lose 2 life from Thoughtseize, and then 8 damage from 4 ley lines. Oh, man, they would never Thoughtseize us. We'd effectively have hexproof, I would imagine, because, wow. Fatal Push would just be absolutely nasty and devastating and feel very, very bad. But I say we jump right into the action here tonight. Lots of good stuff. We got Wayward Swordtooth back. If Ghalta is the best thing that Dinosaurs can do, Wayward Swordtooth elevates that, allowing us to play Ghalta easier, faster, sometimes a little bit sooner on turn 3. And, of course, with Wayward, Marauding Raptor, Huntmaster, 4 lands, and Ghalta, a total of 8 cards. We have the chance for turn 3, hasty Ghalta. Wow. Hopefully we see that tonight. My goodness, that's going to be fun. Mana base, nothing too crazy, didn't really make any changes. I cut all the copies of Scavenger Grounds, moved 2 to the sideboard just because I've never really faced Greasefang, I don't know, in 2 days, I would say. Probably at least 2 days is when I faced the last Greasefang deck. It's been a lot of Yorion enchantments, like I was mentioning, with Leyline of Combustion here. Otherwise, lots of aggressive things. Felt like removing Anger of the Gods. Fantastic sweeper, dealing 3 damage to each creature. Just play enough power, big bodies, and I just plow right through them. I don't even need that sweeper in some cases. My goodness. Very nasty potential right here. Alrighty, let's get into it. Starting off at 91% in Mythic. Hopefully we climb up a little bit. But either way, it's going to be very exciting times tonight. Oh, here we go. Luci Ilavasil. Oh, I can work with that. We got 3 lands. We got 2 Topiary Stompers. That's some nice, fantastic, consistent ramp. We should all be pretty much be guaranteed to get to 5 for Regisaur there. Oh, it is Azorius Control to start things off, perhaps. Not too bad. Not nearly as fast as I would have liked against Azorius. We'll go with Topiary Stomper. Could have gone Huntmaster, but this way we could maybe go Regisaur next turn. We could go Huntmaster plus Topiary. Gonna have to watch out for a counter spell. We'll try and see what Huntmaster draws out from him. Try for the Topiary. Definitely want another land. Okay, good. Good. We're at 6. Potentially we could draw that 7th one, be able to attack with both Topiaries, but they could potentially be dead next turn if we draw land. We drop Regisaur plus Ghalta, but they could sweep us here too with Doomscar. Oh no, I guess not. The foretold card was Behold the Multiverse. There could be the potential for, well, something. Hopefully they use the, oh, no counter spell on Regisaur. Well, I'm gonna try for Wayward, see if that draws out the counter spell or something. I'd rather them use it on Wayward than Ghalta, but there's the potential for Settle the Wreckage. Wandering Emperor, okay. I guess Settle the Wreckage is maybe more of a sideboard card. We drew out that Wandering Emperor though, so we may get to slam Ghalta next turn. Right? That's okay. That's okay. We'll still be able to take out the Wandering Emperor in pretty good fashion. Oh, beautiful. Very maybe to bounce Regisaur Alpha. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell for Ghalta. They won't be able to play Wandering Emperor. They only have 3, which feels pretty nice. I hope. Removal for somebody. Counter spell. Huh. We gotta be doing something to someone. Okay, no, that's understandable. No. Tameo safekeeping, of course, would be nice. Would have been nice right there, unfortunately, but maximum aggression it is, at least with this variation. Been quite some time since I faced Azorius Control as well. Another Wayward Swordtooth, very good. I imagine they'd want to answer that. Okay. Perhaps we can take out Teferi. I'm going to try for aggression instead. March of Otherworldly Light. Okay, okay. Very fantastic because the token has a mana value of 0. They only have to pay 1 white to exile it. Certainly would have been a lot more expensive exiling Regisaur Alpha with a mana value of 5 there. Oof, don't need more lands. Imagine they have somebody nasty. I'm gonna hold off. So would it be, hey, that's not the worst thing in the world. Regisaur Alpha coming back to our hand, so we'll replay it again. Get the token potentially, but I imagine they have some sort of counter spell. Could be saw it coming in their hand. Carnage Tyrant would be nice, but we'll try for Marauding, see what happens. Saw it coming. absorb something. Something counterspell related. Really, we would need Shifting Ceratops at this point. Ooh. We're down a couple March of Otherworldly Lights. Oh, they got the emblem. Never mind. What am I? Yeah. Close, close. They had the right removal at the right time, but Leyline of Combustion. I like the looks of that in this list. Teferi, March of Otherworldly Light, Atwara, Fateful Absence, Wandering Emperor. I think there's enough things that could be targeting us. Leyline of Combustion makes pretty good sense to me. But what to cut, that's the question. Commune with Dinosaurs? I've been cutting Commune with Dinosaurs if I don't want to cut anything else. Replacing it with Leyline there. Perhaps there could be something a little bit better, but for now that's what I'll stick with. Oh, I'm keeping that. Quite a bit of lands, but still with the Huntmaster. Very good chance to get somebody that it can accelerate out. We could get the Marauding, Topiary, Wayward, of course. If all goes well, we might get an early Ghalta with all these lands, and could be a portable hole at some point. Oh, okay, good, good. If Huntmaster survives, things will be nice. Get a wee bit of damage in. Right, let's see what they do to this one. Oh, sensor, nuts. Could have wondered about a sensor. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We can't censor a Carnage Tyrant. I guess you can do that. Well, we'll put that on the top. Hopefully that's the only Ether Gust they have. It's very annoying being able to also deal with Carnage Tyrant and Shifting Ceratops, unfortunately. Okay, good stuff. Now we'll get the Rockfall Vale. We couldn't have put charge counters on Blast Zone anyways. There's the verdict. Oh, Leyline of Combustion. Okay, that could come in handy. Put a charge counter on Blast Zone. Maybe up it, get it to 5 eventually to take out Teferi, or 4 to take out Wandering Emperor at some point. Which would also take out our own Leyline of Combustion, unfortunately. Shark Typhoon wouldn't be too bad if we had Shifting Ceratops. We wouldn't have to worry about the sharks blocking it, or, well, being able to block shifting with its protection from blue. Oh, there's Teferi. I'll put 3 on here. Take out Teferi next turn. That'd be pretty good. Oh, there's the shifting. Alright, well that is something I do like. I'm still able to give it haste, actually. And still sacrifice Blast Zone if I wanted to do that. But we're going to deal some damage. And then pop it. Stop him from drawing more cards. Hopefully that's not Doomscar. Supreme Verdict. Interesting, they didn't attack with the shark token. Get a little bit of damage and usefulness out of it. Dream Trawler is going to be painful. If we got Shifting Ceratops, the top deck, that would have helped, but not the case. We were not lucky enough. We still might be able to make something happen. Dream Trawler is going to be very problematic for quite some time. If we don't get much next turn, that's probably going to be it, I would think. Oh, that's not going to do it. Well, that's all right. Tried our best, got him pretty low, but not quite that final little bit of damage. Hit or miss against Azorius control, but still Dinos can do quite well with Shifting Ceratops. Carnage Tyrant can't be countered. Very nice, but that Ether Gust you saw, ooh, painful. Akai Char. I can't risk it. If I had 2 lands, and they'd have, well, and I'd have 2 untapped for Marauding on turn 2, I'd try, that's worse, my goodness. Nuts. I'll try the second mulligan. Definitely. That's gonna be it. I feel like Domri. We could power out a hasty Shifting Ceratops with what we've got here. That might be very nice, especially if it's mono blue spirits. It's not mono blue spirits, but I still like Shifting Ceratops. Maybe they're wondering about fighting the Huntmaster. Okay, elves. Mono green snow elves. Interesting. I'll still get that shifting. I like the aggression. They can't combine to block and kill it, which is nice. Maybe the token will block, but that still feels pretty good. Could play a Regisaur Alpha next turn. Hopefully getting actually I guess we don't need to give anything haste. Okay, we'll attack with everything. That's what I want to do. Circle of Dreams Druid would never block Shifting or Huntmaster. Yeah, Ghalta next turn would be nice. Potentially we could see Topiary Stomper if we get another one. Plus the Stomping Ground we have in hand. At least they haven't got a Lord quite yet. Ooh. That Growing Rights of Itmamok is going to be rough. I imagine they have Collected Company in here. Growing Rights, when it flips, they could be dropping Collected Company. Yikes. Oh, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully this will help us get things done. Ah, I jinxed myself. There's the Collected Company. Well, a bunch of stuff still has to block, which is nice. How much will they throw at Ghalta? They have enough to take it out. We still get a little bit of damage through, which is pretty good. Slap Trample on Shifting and get through quite a bit just with that token there. It's not quite lethal, but it's still pretty good. Hopefully that's the only collected company that they have. But with Itlamok, Cradle of the Sun, they're going to have a lot of mana for a lot of stuff. Ooh, Elvish Clan Collar, nuts. Another Ghalta next turn I think might do it. Maybe. Now they're going to have enough for the Elvish War Master's ability. Stuff doesn't have haste, so we don't quite have to worry about that. Yeah, that's going to do it. We're not going to bust through next turn, unfortunately. Even if we drew a Blast Zone or something. But I do like Blast Zone against Elves. Blast Zone for 2 takes out quite a bit of stuff. Reckless Rage? I could see Reckless Rage. Ripjaw instead of Carnage Tyrant, yeah. A couple Ripjaw. Alrighty. We're off to the races. Definitely don't need Leyline of Combustion, that's for sure. Not a whole lot of targeted interaction, maybe none, because it is collected company elves. They want to maximize the hits, maximize the creatures. I'll work with that. Plenty of lands, some fantastic stuff for 3 right there. And Blast Zone. Yeah, if we get a Huntmaster or Marauding next turn, we're off to the races. I'll go with Wayward Swordtooth just because I have so many lands in hand. I have the potential to really drop a whole lot. If I only had one more in hand, I probably would have gone Topiary Stomper instead. We'll be at 7 next turn though. That's going to be very nice for... Oh! Marauding as well. I could see Blast Zone getting it to 2 charge counters, but definitely we need Marauding 100%. Alrighty. Let's see if they want to trade with Wayward Swordtooth here. Good stuff, good stuff. That Leaf Crown Visionary is going to be rough. Oh, there's the Blizzard Brawl, as I expected. I was hoping they didn't have that, but seeing the snow-covered forest should be expected. One of the best fighting spells. Got to get that Blast Zone to 2, 100%. No question. Still have enough for Regisaur, which is quite nice. I imagine maybe one of their lords wants to block. Oh, that's a lot of damage. They could be playing some nasty things this turn still. Have to do something nice, since we will be taking out both lords next turn. Oh, maybe we got him. I think we got him. Certainly pop it. Alright. Dead. They have to block everything. They only have 3. Boom. Got him. Perfect. Man, that's beautiful. Alright, exactly. Lethal. I love it. But I am also thinking that Reckless Rage. I like Reckless Rage. Take out those key lords. Potentially take out the, whatchamacallit, Steel Leaf Champion. Before it's buffed. Hopefully it's not buffed, but Reckless Rage on the Steel Leaf Champion is very satisfying. I have to cut something though. 2 shifting. Keep with the Rip Jaws and... yeah. Cutting the Commune with Dinosaurs. Hopefully we see a blast zone early on and don't have to worry about digging for that thing. Oh, I like it. I like it indeed. Don't have 2 sources of greed for Topiary Stomper, but still seems quite nice. We got a mountain, technically, with Stomping Ground there. Can go Castle Embreth next turn. 2 Reckless Rages feels pretty good. Oh, 3 Reckless Rages. That's getting interesting. Hopefully we get a second source of green. We can go Topiary. Still have 1 left over for Reckless Rage next turn. Oh, okay. We got them. They stumbled a bit in the land department. They just didn't have much. Alrighty. We know how that feels. Okay. What will we face? A wide range. That's a very different back-to-back contrast. Azorius Control and Mono Green Elves. We had enough to get the job done though. They got some lords, but as I was hoping, as I knew Blast Zone could do against elves, a lot of key targets for 2. Some for 1, but definitely the lords that you hit for 2 when you pop it. That can be enough. Hopefully they don't have too many other tokens out. But you know, sometimes there's just nothing you can do. They establish enough of a board, and well, I'm not using Anger of the Gods tonight. That could catch me off guard. Be very surprising and painful. Definitely. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer to find opponents being in Mythic. It's been a little bit since I've been here. Oh, there we go. Just Sheeran. Oh, I can work with that. I'm going to risk it. Certainly could be a lot worse. We got the turn... never mind. We don't have the turn 2 play of Huntmaster, but we got lots of lands. At least. Oh, Topiary Stomper is nice. A turn 3 play. Decent replacement. This is going to be nice. Wayward Swordtooth next turn. Ooh. That's going to power out some nasty, nasty turns. Get that Regisaur Alpha, Carnage Tyrant, Ghalta, whatever it is. We're going to see big power. I hope. Yeah, getting to 7 next turn, we start using Topiary Stomper, but again, similar to, I think, game 2 against Elves we just had. Drawing Marauding Raptor, playing that, Topiary, plus a bunch of lands, getting us to 10 permanents, turning on Wayward, turning on Topiary. Lovely stuff. I gotta go as fast as possible to have a chance, that's for sure. Ooh. Fatal Push. Yep. That's okay. We got a little bit of value from Wayward. Not the end of the world. Hey, like I was saying, something for 2. We'll play that. Another fatal push, perhaps. Or they could sacrifice the blood token. That's what's holding things up here. Ooh. Well, discard Rockfall Vale. Definitely. At least we're at 6. We got the potential to get to 7 next turn with Boseiju. I'd really like to use it maybe to take out Reflection of Kiki Jiki here. That just gets out of control. Play pretty much anybody next turn. Carnage Tyrant definitely would be nice. Calatus. I'm thinking Reckless Rage coming up. We got to get rid of Reflection at some point, though. That's, without a doubt, got to happen. Blood Tithe and the token would certainly block Topiary, and I want to have somebody to help play Ghalta down the line. Well, shifting. Pretty good at something. Hold out hope for that Ghalta. See if they make a manland. Calatus can be powered up, so we definitely don't want to block that guy. Shieldred, that's the thing I'm targeting. Oh, never mind. They got, well, Fatal Push is, that is good. That will do the trick. Surprised they didn't sacrifice the Vampire Blood Tithe Harvester to Calatus to power him up, and well, then we finished off anyways with Shieldred. It didn't matter. That's alright. Colgan's failure. Yeah, we're bringing in Leyline of Combustion, that's for sure. We'll cut the Huntmaster. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep Huntmaster in. Cut Commune. Continue with switching Commune and Leyline of Combustion around. Really get a feel for how that is. Possibly better to cut Huntmaster in this list, or versus this kind of a deck. So many things that can kill it, unfortunately, but the potential explosiveness that Huntmaster enables, I think it's worth keeping it in. At least being on the play, and that's the keeper. We got Leyline. Boom. We got 3 lands for Topiary. We're off to the races. Thoughtseize. Maybe they want to go that Thoughtseize turn 1. Oh, maybe not. Alright. We've got Topiary, we've got Shifting Ceratops Hasty on turn 4, which is very lovely. Carnage Tyrant eventually. Boom. Infernal Grasp feels a lot worse. Pay 2 to destroy creature and technically lose 4 life. I like it. Maybe Thoughtseize this time. They're just going to chip away at themselves. Okay, that's pretty nice. I still like Marauding Raptor. I'm going to try for Marauding plus Shifting, even though we can't give Shifting haste anymore. I think it's still going to be good, especially if they kill Marauding with something, kill Shifting. We'll still get through a lot of damage. They'll run out of gas, and we'll go Carnage Tyrant next turn. Whether or not Marauding is still sticking around, Stomp on Shifting could happen. Stomp. I feel a stomp coming on. Oh, not a stomp. Okay. Liliana of the Vale, maybe. Extinction event. Hopefully that's the only one they have. Kicking themselves, because maybe they should have saved it for Carnage Tyrant here. Would have been very nasty if they didn't, though. I jinxed myself. Talking about Liliana. Regisaur shifting. No. Alright, well, we'll get 2 charge counters on this blast zone and take out Liliana next turn at least. We'll lose the Stomping Ground, unfortunately, when they make us discard it, but at least we don't have to worry about that thing anymore.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Kinda wish I would have gone to 4 now, seeing them drop Shieldred. I'm not blocking. Okay, that's still gonna sneeze. Excuse me. We're not at 10 permanents, but still, Ley Line of Combustion is a permanent, gets us closer to turning on Wayward Swordtooth there. I'll hold off just in case we get Ghalta. That would be quite devastating, I think. I want to kill somebody. Bedevil. Ooh. Somebody with haste next turn. Give us a chance. Nah. With Shieldred. That's gonna do it. Unfortunately. Alright. Still a good night overall. I'm having a fantastic time. Hopefully you guys are. Watching right now. Later on. Fantastic music. That was pretty quick. Nice. Rav. Okay, I can work with that. We got 4 lands, Commune with Dinosaurs. Very nice stuff. Hopefully grabbing a Marauding Raptor on turn 1. Topiary Stomper it is. Hope for no, oh, Greasefang, our first Greasefang of the night. That's actually not too bad. I'll go with Karplusan. Excuse me, Karplusan. We got Boseiju to maybe buy us a little bit of time taking out Parhelion too, if they get it in the graveyard here. Ooh, nuts. They got Sky Sovereign. That's going to be painful. I'll just do it, but that's probably going to be it. We only have Topiary Stomper next turn. They got the turn 3 Greasefang, and we don't really have any way to kill it, unfortunately. Maybe I jinxed myself talking about it a little bit too much. Parhelion can't take out Topiary Stomper, which is decent-ish. We can go Regisaur next turn, shifting. Maybe be well on our way to Ghalta. Liliana, yeah, that's gonna do it, I think. Oh yeah, they got Parhelion too. No. But we got Reckless Rage. Take out that Grease Fang. Definitely. Scavenger Grounds 100% to exile things. We'll cut the copy of Blast Zone, Plaza of Heroes, to make room for the Scavenger Grounds there. Cut Commune also. Alright, I was thinking Leyline of Combustion, but Grease Fang doesn't seem like it has a whole lot of things that target us. Sky Sovereign does, possibly, Liliana as well, but for the most part they just fill up their graveyard and get nasty things. This looks pretty decent though. We got Marauding, we got Topiary. Hasty, big, powerful. Damage. And hopefully that Scavenger Ground soon. Maybe I should have gone Combustion nuts. We're saying goodbye to Marauding Raptor, that's for sure. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We'll still be able to go Topiary Stomper next turn. Oh, that's not good. Grease Fang? Yeah, when you get Grease Fang game 1 and 2 on turn 3, that tends to do it, unfortunately. That's alright, we'll bring her back around. Oh, that's a beautiful looking hand. My goodness. Okay, okay. Elves, something nasty. Huntmaster, Marauding plus Topiary and Regisaur. That Gruul. Our first Gruul mid-range, and that's a pretty good start from them. Nasty turn 2 Bone Crusher. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Certainly not blocking, but at least Huntmaster survived against this deck. Thinking Castle Empress, just so I don't have to take any more damage. Topiary Stomper? Potentially. Shifting Ceratops. Now we'll go with Topiary Stomper. Certainly won't attack with Marauding. I want to preserve that thing. But next turn, possibly Regisaur plus Shifting Ceratops. Man, that would be nice. Or just Ghalta straight up. Oh, Strangle. We still get Regisaur. That tends to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, no, not very good aggression. Yeah, they went first. Did the trick. Certainly Ripjaw, Reckless Rage against this deck. Big time. Switch a Shifting Ceratops for sure. Possibly Leyline of Combustion, but, well, they do have Strangle. Stomp. Maybe bringing in a little bit more interaction from the sideboard. So Leyline of Combustion could be pretty good, but still not enough, I think. We'll cut the Commune. Ooh, I'll keep it, even though it's a little bit awkward with the Rootbound Crags there. Marauding Raptor, definitely. 2 mulligans from them. Ooh, we can't play... Still couldn't have played Marauding, but we got Rockfall Vale at least. We could go double Marauding next turn. And then really power out to Ghalta. Oh, Huntmaster, that's even better, definitely. If all goes well, we could get Ghalta next turn. Oh boy, let's do it. Lovestruck Beast is pretty painful though. And they again got something big and nasty. Oh. I like Ghalta. I like Ghalta indeed. Boom. Pretty sweet. I was thinking of maybe keeping that Ripjaw, not attacking with it, but I felt we'd probably be able to take out whatchamacallit, Lovestruck Beast. Yes, there you go. That is the fantastic power of this list. Alright, we'll keep it as is and hope for something similar. But I could see myself upping the interaction a little bit. I've been caught out a few times, not just tonight with you guys. That's not quite gonna do it. That's not quite gonna do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna risk that one. I'll send Carnage Tyrant to the bottom. If it pays off big time with double Marauding and Ripjaw. Oh. 2 pings on Ripjaw. Super card draw right here with this hand. Okay, not too bad. We at least have Topiary Stomper, so we could play that next turn. But if we draw a land, pretty much any land, it would have been nice. Alrighty. Looking like Lovestruck Beasts. Just one, okay. Oh, definitely will take that action. I feel like Ripjaw. I like that card draw. Wayward, okay. So as long as we draw land next turn, we'll get Ghalta. We can go Topiary plus Ghalta or Wayward plus Ghalta. The Akroan War. I've seen that actually used a little bit here. That's pretty interesting. Surprisingly, they didn't steal Ripjaw, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Huh. That's alright. When we have Ripjaw to block Lovestruck Beast this turn. Though we can get Ghalta next turn, that's going to be good. So I may just take 5 from the Lovestruck Beast. Oh, back-to-back Akroan Wars. My goodness. Maybe that's something I should start use. Yeah. Well, that's going to do it. Stealing 2 of your creatures. Ouch. That is good. I've used the Akroan War a little bit in the past, but maybe that is the ticket against bigger creature decks. Mono green, ramp, mono green mid-range, Gruul, mid-range. Just take their stuff and we're up a creature. We're up total power to play Ghalta easier due to stealing something. And they're down a creature. I think the Akroan War, that would be very nice. Ooh, our first numbered of the night. But I like the looks of that. Yes, indeed. Huntmaster, Topiary, Wayward. If Huntmaster dies. Oh, and Marauding, my goodness. Okay, to hold on to your seats, folks. Maybe. A braid. A braid is good. A braid is good. Definitely. I'll go with Topiary, get to 4 lands. Possibly Regisaur next turn, but at the very least, Marauding plus Wayward. Hopefully no counter spells, but it looks like just Yorion, Tamer, Yorion, something. Ghalta next turn. I think there's a very good chance. Even if Marauding Raptor dies, we still would have enough with Wayward Swordtooth and Topiary Stomper there. Indomitable creativity, something about sacrificing that shark token, I think. I'm going to try and see if Marauding Raptor draws out some removal. Something. Okay. We'll try for Ghalta. There's the counter spell. They probably knew what was happening, so rightfully so, they saved that. They could have sacrificed the shark anyways, doubling make disappear, and we would have had to pay 4. Of course, we would have only had 2 left over. But it looks like a combo, cheating, transmogrify, or indomitable creativity coming down. Interesting. Well, they can't counter Carnage Tyrant, so that's what I want to be doing. Maybe we've just gotten lucky and we haven't had to worry about indomitable creativity quite yet. I would imagine some sort of removal for at least one of the Maraudings here. Or make Lair of the Hydra a 3/3 actually, now that I think about it. But we would take out Lair of the Hydra, and they may not want that. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Still feels pretty good. We got a nice durable threat in Carnage Tyrant. And the possibility of Regisaur Alpha next turn. Safely, because one of the Maraudings died, so we don't have to worry about... Oh, there it is. That's not too good. But we're not dead yet. Taint of Industry likely would be the thing that would block Carnage Tyrant. We're at 8. We need to get to 10 permanents, which Regisaur Alpha is going to do for Wayward Swordtooth there. Still a ways away from, well, 7 lands for Topiary, but maximum aggression, I like it. Dealing 8 to him still is pretty good. Takes him quite low. Potentially low enough if we can get Ghalta next turn. Something bad's about to happen, I feel. Oh, there's the Transmogrify, another Titan of Industry. Now we could still maybe get it done if we get Ghalta. Maybe not. Ooh, shifting though. Okay. We got some options. Nah, Marauding plus Topiary Stomper. Get a little bit closer to 7 lands at least. Now we got 4 bodies to attack with. Wayward and Regisaur would die to the Titans of Industry, unfortunately. We're going to hold off on attacking. Next turn, maybe a Ghalta plus the shifting. That might help us lock things up. Hopefully. Oh, Yorion to bounce the Titans, actually. That's not a pretty sight. Stealing a Titan of Industry, now that I think about it, with the Crowan War, similar to what was happening against us with the Gruul mid-range there. That actually seems pretty fantastic now that I think about it. If they have multiple Titans, our Titan would trade with their Titan when their Titan has to attack. Pretty good. Yeah, I think a Crowan War. That might be the secret. I've tried it maybe 1 or 2 nights in the past, about 6 months ago, I would say. Yeah, no. Can't get her done this game, at least. Alrighty. Reckless Rage not doing a whole lot for us. Try to go as fast as possible. Take out some of their tokens. Which could be very key if they have a couple. Reckless Rage just dropping them, especially if they only have one. Stopping early transmogrify potentially could be nice. Don't really need Leyline of Combustion, I would say. Not a whole lot of interaction from them. Possibly the Abrades, more interaction now that they've seen what we're all about. I'll keep it like that. But yeah, I'm excited to bring in the Crowan War. That's not the first time I've seen it. I think I saw it at least once yesterday, maybe the day before that. There's something to it. Similar to the Leyline of Combustion, which I'm still looking to keep in, even though we haven't faced as many interactive decks or super interactive decks. This hand looks quite reasonable. Bunch of stuff for 2, 3, 4, Blast Zone. Very nice. Cross your fingers for good old Huntmaster. Braid again. It's always with the Braid. But, no, hold on a second there. The auto tapper almost messed us up. Phew. Got to keep an eye on that. That would have been very painful if we wouldn't have been able to go Huntmaster and Marauding. Oh, they got 2 Braids. Nuts. That's no fun. But this is fun. We got Wayward Swordtooth plus Topiary Stomper. Now potentially Shifting Ceratops would have been better, but get a bunch of bodies, bunch of lands. Very good chance we get to... Pretty good chance we get to 10 permanents next turn for Wayward at least. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, not too bad. Ghalta, of course, we'd be playing for... Oh, okay. Good stuff. We got to 10 permanents. Beautiful. Hopefully a 7th land next turn, turning on the Topiary. That's going to be nasty damage. Just hope they don't get transmogrified, but they got a token now, unfortunately. So I could see that happening. Yes. Good stuff. There we go, but I'm feeling the Reckless Rage now that I think about it. If they had Transmogrify, we could have used Reckless Rage, taken out the token, stopping the Transmogrify, stopping the Titan of Industry from dropping and really making our day all that more painful. Ooh. I'll give her a go. 3 Stomping Grounds could be... Oh, yeah, we are finally seeing the Queen. We've been missing Ghalta, my goodness. Okay, I've got to take a little bit of a ping for Huntmaster, hoping no braid this time. Ah, nuts. Okay, oh, phew. I hope. Transmogrify. Okay, just the Essica's Chariot. That's not too bad. We still got a chance here. A slim chance. I'm going to take that action and go Wayward Swordtooth just so I have one left over for Reckless Rage. We still increase the total power the same amount, whether 5 from Wayward or 5 from Shifting. To make Essica's Chariot a creature, of course, we can kill it with Reckless Rage. Hopefully that's what happens. Voltage Surge, not so bad. Good. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe they have a braid to finish off. Wayward, unfortunately. Ooh. So we can take someone else out. I'm going to take out the thing that's ramping them. I hope I get another land at some point here. It seemed they were starved a little bit for land, so stopping them from potentially having 4 mana, playing the... Well, they still might... Okay. Ugh. Another Essica's Chariot. Nuts. Alright, we got a body. Something that can start blocking the cats, but seems like they may have too many cats now. Yeah, that tends to do it. Flame Sweep, I think, would have been pretty good, but couldn't quite get her done. Got her done once, though, which is pretty nice. Let's see if they find this one as quick as the last one. Maybe something else to steal creatures, a Crone Rage or a Crone War. I think people might rage when we steal their creatures with the Crone War, but there are a couple other things might be better than that. But the Crone War is a permanent. We got to keep that in mind. Plus we would get another one. So the Crone War really is a 2-for-1. Really increasing the number of permanents, turning on Wayward Swordtooth, increasing the total power. Likely, whatever we steal probably, I hope, is a decent size, and we may just be at 10 power right there. Be able to play Ghalta after the Crone War, stealing something. It's not too far in. Not a winning record, unfortunately, tonight, but still very satisfying. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm certainly doing well being back here. I have no fear. Lots of interesting stuff. Nothing too crazy. I expected maybe a little bit more variation and wacky stuff, just because it's the end of the month. Everybody's in Mythic and Maybe people would just be trying things out, perhaps. Gruul mid-range, that was a little bit rough. 2 matches ago. The Acroan War stealing the Marauding Raptor, and they also stole Wayward Swordtooth. We were really left with no creatures, and I think that was game 3. Might have been game 2. May not have dropped them anything, but yeah, that's alright. Still very nice. Ooh, Marauding, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, good stuff. Oh, this is also very nice. We get to go Huntmaster plus Marauding, hoping they don't interrupt us. Would be nice to go double shifting next turn if Huntmaster and Marauding were still sticking around, but I imagine one of them is dying. Oh, Sultai ramp, it's looking like. We're going to have to worry about Sultai ultimatum at some point. We'll see what Commune gets us, since we can only play one shifting anyways. Tempted to go Wayward. I'm going to go with Wayward Swordtooth. We'll still go with a shifting though, for sure. Pretty nice that the Risen Reef can't block it. I think they want to preserve that guy. Right, as long as everything sticks around, even if they take out one of our cheaper creatures, still might be good. We got shifting. We got hasty shifting next turn with the Plaza of Heroes. Even if Huntmaster and Marauding Raptor say goodbye, take them down to 5. But hopefully everything's still there, and we might be seeing Wayward Swordtooth. We would be seeing Wayward Swordtooth. Be at 10 permanents. Oh, what is Demonic Pact? Oh, interesting. Well, well, well. Very interesting. Actually, that's just lethal right there. Boom, look at that. Look at that beautifulness. My goodness. Wow. Maximum aggression. Boom, 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 boom. That's what happens when you leave us alone. You can't do that. Alright. How cool is that? Wayward Swordtooth for a single green. 5/5. Then we gave it haste. Nasty, nasty body right there. Hard to say exactly what it was, but 4-color, Yorion, Doom Foretold, Demonic Pact, something very nasty. Something we'll want to take out, that's for sure. Something involving enchantments. That's where it's at. Leyline of Combustion, though, I could feel they interact with us a fair bit. Demonic Pact could be dealing 4 damage to us or a creature. And they also target us with target opponent discards 2 cards. Targeting us with, I think, enough might warrant Leyline of Combustion. Keep it like that. Alrighty. Maybe Blast Zone could have been good to take out some key enchantments at a certain mana value. But they probably would have been fairly expensive, I think. See if we get a bit better idea of what... Okay, I can work with that. 3 lands and Topiary Stomper, I like. Yes, oh yes, we're mythic. We're mythic. It's going quite well. Unfortunately, seeing that leyline, nah, that's too bad. It wasn't in our opening hand. Nuts. Yeah, it's nice to be back. Hopefully they don't have too much interaction. I bet it's just a lot of enchantments being, definitely being Yorion. Maybe Yorion Fires of Invention. Something like that. Hopefully seeing some more Leyline of Combustions. I'd really like to see that thing shine at least one of the matches tonight. Whenever us or a permanent we control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, we deal 2 damage to that player. So stacking the Leylines, very, very nasty stuff. I'm actually looking forward to buying some copies of this thing. It's beautiful art right there, that's for sure. I bet it'd be pretty fantastic in foil too. My goodness, that'd be lovely. That's still looking alright. We got Marauding plus Topiary Stomper. Wish I would have used Karplusan Forest, I guess, for Marauding. A little bit better for us, but Ghalta next turn. Ooh. I'll go with a mountain just in case we need a bunch of sources of red. Leyline of Combustion at least, requiring 2 plus maybe some other stuff. Everything else is at least green, so we're quite safe in the sources of green. Good, they haven't got too many lands. The Risen Reefs have been a little bit of a Dudley. Oh, Fabled Passage though. Maybe they have Fatal Push or something like that, turning off or taking out a Topiary Stomper. But we are only at 5 lands, so, well, we're probably not turning on the Topiaries next turn anyways. If we get a land, we can go Regisaur plus Ghalta. Not the case. So, shifting it is. Shifting plus Ghalta. I like that. Alright, hopefully nothing too nasty next turn, but it could be the Sultai Ultimatum. I feel some sort of ultimatum is coming. I got 5. I guess they could only go to 6 and an ultimatum costing 7. We might have a chance here. Guess I gotta be at least a little bit scared. Definitely if they can't take out Ghalta and shifting. We still might get the second copy of Ghalta down next turn. Plus Regisaur. Cross your fingers for another land. Ooh, Casualties of War. That's not good. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I like Regisaur instead. Still a lot of nasty damage. I imagine one Risen Reef is blocking somebody. Then as long as Regisaur Alpha survives, we get Ghalta next turn. Even if they go another Casualties of War, I can imagine they'd take out Shifting plus a land, but of course we'd still have enough total power to play the Queen. They're not liking our aggression, perhaps. I think they have some more interaction. I'll still keep in Leyline of Combustion if it goes to game 3. They just maybe didn't get it quite as much. Definitely have some more enchantments and things to elevate the usefulness of Yorion there. One day. Putting us to sleep a little bit. Imagine if they have something nasty, they would have used it already, so they must not have anything, and they're just sad they're going to lose to dinos. Or they just want to try and make us mad. But I'm having a good time, all the time. Win or lose, always room for improvement. Oh, good stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, let's continue with this action. See if we face that Yorion enchantments. Lots of things targeting us if we get multiple ley lines. I'd like to see starting off with 2 ley lines out. I've done it once today, and man, that was devastating for... I'm pretty sure it was a Yorion deck I was facing. Or damage whenever they target us or one of our permanents. That really starts to add up. Wow. Very, very painful. Very nice right there. Arunas. Anaru. Ooh, I'll give it a go. We got 2 lands, and of course the package of Huntmaster and Marauding, but Rakdos sacrifice, it seems. Ooh, that could be painful. I'm pretty surprised I haven't seen Mono Blue Spirits once so far. Haven't really seen them a whole lot. It's been... Still, lots of aggressive things. Definitely lots of aggressive things. Hoping no fatal push, but wouldn't be surprised if that happened here. Maybe. Fatal push. No fatal push. Good. That is nice. Oh, they don't have a fatal push. Very, very positive for us. Oh, and we got a forest. All right. Marauding. Boom. Love it. Shifting. If everything sticks around, enough things stick around, we get Ghalta next turn. I'm not going to attack with anything. Of course, Unlucky Witness. They'll sacrifice that to Witch's Oven anyways if we wanted to attack with Marauding, so it doesn't make sense to do that. And certainly Shifting, if we attack with that, the Goblin token would trade with it, and that would not be very nice. Mayhem Devil, not too bad. At least they don't have the cat yet. Hopefully they just play Mayhem Devil. I imagine they'll play Mayhem Devil. Definitely Mayhem Devil is very key. They would have the chance to sacrifice 2 permanents. With the Witch's Oven, they'd attack with the Goblin, sacrifice the treasure. Sacrifice the Goblin itself with the Witch's Oven, and then have 2 damage there to take out Huntmaster, unfortunately. Well, no, claim the Firstborn, never mind. That's not fun. Well, I know what I'm not blocking, and yeah, not blocking anybody, even though they can still take out Huntmaster, unfortunately. I would imagine they take out Huntmaster. Nuts. Yeah, if that guy had stuck around. Ooh. But we still get Shifting next turn. We got 2 good bodies. If both shiftings are still there, we get Ghalta the turn after that for 2. Alright. Definitely play shifting just in case they got another Claim the Firstborn, which could steal Wayward Swordtooth. Here goes nothing. Nope, still not blocking. If we get another land next turn, we could... no. We would need 3 for Plaza. We need a total of 6. 3 and then tapping Plaza itself to sacrifice. Oh. They can do 4 to one of the shiftings, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Hopefully they wait. They're thinking about doing it now, I believe. Ah, shoot. Now, sometimes they get double Mayhem Devils, and that does it. But if we get another land next turn, Wayward for 3, and then we're still left with 2. And we get to go Ghalta. Hold on a second. You're using Blast Zone. That is not getting caught out with that. Plus this, yeah. Okay, boom, we got it. Beautiful. I'm going to attack with shifting. Man, that was lovely stuff. I hope it's enough, but with all the things they can sacrifice, the Mayhem Devils probably are going to do it, especially if they attack with everything. With Reflection, they'll make another copy of Mayhem Devil, and that'll probably do it right there. Sacrifice foods and blood tokens and creatures with the Witch's Oven. That's got to do it. Yeah, that's okay. I know what I'm bringing in. Leyline of Combustion, 100%. Regisaur Raptor, yep. Switch it with shifting. Carnage Tyrant, of course, very nice. But I still like Commune, the consistency. You know what, I'll cut Commune. Like I've done a bunch of times tonight. Switching Commune with Leyline. Reckless Rage, take out Mayhem Devils, definitely. Especially since I don't have a sweeper, but the Blast Zone also feels quite good if we get it to 3, which would be kind of painful for us. At least this variation with the Waywards and the Topiaries. But we still have lots of heavy hitters above that. Right. I do like shifting though with the trample. Don't have to worry so much about chump blockers. Has been nice in the past, but hopefully getting at Carnage Tyrant. Oh, we got a Leyline. Beautiful. 3 lands, Marauding. I like it. Double mulligan. Good stuff. Oof, that feels nice. Maybe they'll go turn 1 Thoughtseize, or they... Oh, okay. I was thinking, but I feel they might have that oven coming down next turn. Sacrificing Marauding to the village rights, I expect. Witch's Oven, okay. Nuts. I hate Claim the Firstborn. Right, Huntmaster, you can live, good buddy. Okay, not so bad. I think Huntmaster lives. That's not a claim or a fatal push. Oof. Beautiful. We get to go Marauding plus Regisaur Alpha. Very nice stuff. Getting kind of low with the pings from Karplusan. Could have done things a little bit differently there and save myself taking a wee bit. I'm just going to attack with everything. Basically because I have the second copy of Regisaur in hand. They don't have a lot. This could be nice. See what the cat blocks. Crush the token if they sacrifice the cat in response. The full damage would still go through afterwards due to how trample works. There's technically nothing blocking it. Okay, that makes more sense. Maybe. Oh, they want to save the Blood Tithe Harvester. Interesting. I still would have thought Blood Tithe Harvester or somebody would take out Regisaur Alpha, but definitely the Blood Tithe. They sacrifice him, target will still deal a little bit of damage with Leyline of Combustion there. Definitely thought more things were dying. Looking pretty good. Oh, Ghalta, or I was thinking Ghalta. Ripjaw, hopefully drawing another land. We can go Ripjaw plus Regisaur. Not the case, but we still got lots of good aggression. Cat blocks 4, so 8, 11, 12. I'm going to try for it. I think we would be left at 1 even after they do Witch's Oven stuff. And if they ever target one of our creatures, that would definitely finish them off. We'll die anyways if we play it safe from cat pings, so swing with everybody. Maybe they have a stomp or something from a Bone Crusher Giant, and that would certainly finish us off. Oh, okay. That's nuts. That does it. Ouch. A lot of stealing creatures. That seems to be the ticket for a lot of people. Bloody Betrayal. Ooh. That seems pretty good. Stealing something for 3, very nice. Untapping it, so you still get to use it, and it gains haste, and you make a blood token. So there's a decent amount packaged with Bloody Betrayal right there. Ouch. We almost got him. But I think I'll leave it there for tonight, even though I started a little bit late. It was nice to be into Mythic for one night. I'll aim for getting there certainly quite a bit sooner the next month. But it was good. at least for a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You had a good time watching right now, later on. Have a good night, a good morning, a good evening, afternoon, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Peace.